Hey, y'all, listen, this is Carlotta Berry here, hopping on real quickly. And before I get into my message, one thing I told you guys is that I'm going to always show up authentically. I'm going to try to be as real as I can. I'm just going to try to give it to you 100. And I just got off work not too long ago, and I've been in the house all day. I've been in the house all day. So sometimes, I get up and, I just throw on some clothes. And of course, I do all the personal hygiene things. But trust and believe I always smell good for sure, even if I don't look good. But the message I want to share with you guys is God's grace is sufficient. Let me tell you, if you looked at my last couple of videos, you know about the tinnitus in my right ear, right? And it's buzzing, but it's so much, it's quieter. It is so much, it's just kind of reduced a lot. I'm saying kind of, but it has reduced a lot. And I'm back here in the room. And, as soon as I got off, I came back here real quickly because sometimes I just go straight into the next thing. Back here doing a few weights. And I was looking in the mirror as I was just doing a few weights before I get ready to eat some dinner and do a few other things. And I began to smile. And I began to smile. And I was like, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful to God. I am so grateful that he hears my prayers, because when I tell you guys, when I woke up on Monday morning, I just didn't know how I was going to get through. But I knew that God would get me through. I just didn't know. I had no clue, because if you know anything about tinnitus, if you have spoken to anybody who has had it, they will tell you that it is not fun. It can drive you bonkers, this buzzing. So I'm going to try not to talk about it too much because I don't want to stir it up again. But what I will tell you is God is faithful and his grace is sufficient. And sometimes I just want to remind you that he may not remove it from you. He may not pull you out of the fire. But if you call out to him and if you talk to him and you trust and believe that even when you don't see a way out, that he's going to give you that way, you're going to get on the other side of that. You're going to look back and you're going to be like, my God. And then you're going to say, I see why she's always talking about how real God is to her. Because when I tell you, God has shown up for me 1,001 times. He has shown up for me even in moments that I'm sure that I'm not even aware of. He has protected me from harm and danger. He has protected you in ways that you don't even know about. But think about all the times that you have prayed to him and you have asked for his healing powers. You have asked him to assist you, and he followed through and he came through for you. That's what he did for me on yesterday and today. So the tinnitus, it is still here and it has reduced tremendously. Guys, when I tell you I woke up last night, the best sleep I have had in days, I was so happy. I opened up my eyes, guys, and when I opened up my eyes, I laid there for a moment. And I was looking and listening for that annoying buzz, and I could barely hear it. And I made it through yesterday, and I made it through today. And Monday, about 9:15, 9:20 or so, because I remember looking at the clock, I almost threw in the towel. But I recall what someone said to me, and I said it to you, and I'm going to repeat it to you for those who haven't heard this. Don't let your mood, the current mood that you're in, especially if it's going to make you do something, that you may regret, don't let your mood dictate your next step. You may have to walk away from it. You may have to just take a breath for a moment and go somewhere and pray. But come back to that and you wait on God to tell you what to do, because God's going to lay out a plan for you. But if you hear him say, go move, then go move. But if you don't hear him saying that and you're just doing it because you feel like you can't make it through, you can make it through with the help of God. So I am here to say to you and to encourage you to keep going, keep pushing, just like I did. And so I just wanted to hit record and get that out right now while I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I'm just so grateful to God. His grace is sufficient. His grace is sufficient. The exact grace that he gave to Paul in the book of Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, I believe chapter 12. He'll give you that same grace. He will. He'll get you through. Okay? He will get you through. He may not remove it. You know, he may not take you out of the situation right away, but he's going to be right on the side of you because he wants you to know how real he is. And when he does it for you, like he's done it for me, give him the glory. Give him the glory. And your faith is going to increase more and more, whatever you're faced with, whatever you have to go through, you'll know that he's with you. And so I just hopped on to say that to you before I get on to some other things I needed to do. As I'm feeling what I'm feeling, I hit record. All righty, guys, I thank you so much for listening. Always know that God is real. He loves you. He's rooting on each and every last one of us to win. All righty, guys, I'll see you later. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.